what they say.
Exactly.
So we have to have amendments.
All right.
An interpreter.
Yep.
I think that's good. Let me cut that line out real quick. That's probably this one.
Yep.
I think that's cool.
You want me to turn these off in here?
No, that's cool. Yeah, the second time I've done this with, the first time was with Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I did that with them, and it was, they were super nervous about it. And I said, there's nothing to worry
Mr.
about.
Smith has got all that Sioux in him, you know. He's got American Indian blood in it, and he was on the council from North Dakota.
Yeah.
Or South Dakota, whatever, he was on the council.
Yeah.
And I said, what are you doing down here in Vegas deciding what these fucking Indians are gonna do on the reservation? He goes, what, you don't think I'm right? No, I think you're an Uncle Tomahawk, man.
I remember that.
And me and him had a long discussion about that.
Yeah. You told me, I know.
I love Mr. Smith.
Oh my God.
Me and Mrs. Smith don't see eye to eye.
Well, first, I have a bunch of scribbles. It's fun to get into, you know, things that people might not know. That I personally, the reason why I like to do this is for myself.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, a lot of people don't get to capture, you know, things that just get lost when you're gone, right? And
Yep. And then there's just your interpretation of what came down.
yeah, and I appreciate it. It's nothing. This is nothing big. It's nothing spectacular. But you know, what is your full name?
Lawrence Stanford Jones Jr. Pete.
Where does Pete come from?
How the fuck do I know? I was
He was
a baby.
repeat. He's a junior, so it
When
was
my
a repeat.
when my family, when my grandma and grandpa.
Great grandmother used to.
Shut
call
up!
him
It's
Peter
my
Pan.
interview.
Well, is that
When my grandma and grandpa moved from, they came out to California during the Dust Bowl, Oklahoma. They moved from, they were immigrants. They were part of that big immigration that come out to California. My family got here to California. All the only jobs they could find was picking lettuce and fruits and vegetables and all that bullshit. And they had all their kids out there, and the Mexicans started calling my dad Pedro. Well, they found out it was Pete, and it stuck, and he was Big Pete, and I was Little Pete, for as long as he was alive, you know, which wasn't very long.
So no Peter, no Petey. Peter Pan.
Very,
He
very.
was
not a part of your
Pan. Your great grandma called you Peter Pan.
That was Peter Pan, yeah.
Isn't that funny? I think Sarah and everybody else probably don't even know that. See, you're a junior.
Yeah.
Lawrence Stafford Jones Jr.
What's your heritage? What's your ethnicity?
What am I?
Yes.
I'm here. Man ain't a man without a panty on.
That's so wild because I had told that to a friend, Dawn, at, I just mentioned him. Oh, I just mentioned him.
Yeah.
Donnie.
Yeah.
And I told him that. I said, a man ain't a man without a Pontiac. And that resonated with him so much that the dude went out and found a way to get his goddamn own car.
It's the truth.
John Earl Walker bought a Pontiac and restored it.
Because of that show or like
Exactly.
The first motor vehicle I bought when I was 12, 13 years old, and it was a motorcycle.
Yeah. Break any bones on it? Crashing?
I crashed every fucking
We're
thing.
gonna get to the crashes.
I've crashed everything I've owned.
Yeah. That's so you have a favorite car, you have a first car, you have a favorite movie, you have a favorite actor?
Oh man, I just go back.
Hop
Along Cassidy.
That was your first outfit.
That was my first, yeah.
He had a Hop Along.
Got a
Cassidy
picture of me
outfit.
in a Hop Along, that's about that tall. I had a Hop Along Cassidy. Because Hop Along Cassidy never
He had the hat.
never
he had the shirt, he had the
killed a
pants.
bad guy. He wounded him. And he always saves the girl.
Do you have like a favorite actress?
Favorite actor nowadays?
Actress.
Actress. Favorite actress.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah. No.
I'm tired of answering these.
The chick that plays the new Wonder Woman.
G Hadad or something. I don't know.
The one from Israel.
Okay.
You know, she was and everybody in Israel got to join the army. She was a self-defense instructor in the military in Israel.
Wow.
And got legs that go up to fucking heaven, if there was a heaven. Long goddamn legs. Pretty,
Alright.
yeah. I like her.
So I again we
And Angelina Jolie.
and then, nice.
'Cause she's just nasty.
She's attractive for sure.
Yeah, she's got all that writing on the back, and so every man she's ever been with, she gives them reading material too.
You. I've got some things down here. Where have you lived?
Where have I lived?
Yes. Where have you called home?
Oakland, Alameda, Northern California, Southern California, Vegas, and Utah. Those are where I've stayed any length of time.
What about more than a month?
When I was on the road on my motorcycle, every place was home. Shit, I didn't care.
Sure. So everywhere. I mean,
Everywhere, yeah. I'm comfortable.
Have you traveled the country before?
I've been around the country. I've been to every state in the United States except for Alaska.
Wow.
And most of them I did on a motorcycle.
You've got 49.
I've been to every state in the lower states. I've been to
got 30.
Hawaii, but that was in 68, 69. I have two trips across Canada on the Transcontinental Highway. I rode a motorcycle down to Baja and took the ferry across the mainland and rode to Mexico City.
Shit.
I got on a train out of Brownsville that was supposed to take 3 days to get to Mexico City in 1970 before I met Sheila.
With a bag of oranges?
Huh? With a bag of limes and a bottle of fucking mezcal. And the trip was supposed to take 3 or 4 days. Took 9 days to get down there. And Mexico City was the dirtiest place I've ever been. And it took 11 days to get back. Right along the train, they hit a cow. You know what they did? They stopped the train and had a barbecue. I was in a town in Mexico City, somewhere in Chihuahua territory, where, this is the truth, man, this is true, I swear, where we were staying in this hotel because the train broke down. We were staying in this, it was like one of them old Western hotels where the bar was down here and the restaurant down here, and then all the rooms were up around like this, you know. And all of a sudden the guy that owned the place comes and says, you got to go upstairs to a room. You stay up there. You want women booze, food. I said, what? He said, the banditos are coming. I'm going, I bet.
How old are you? Do you remember?
Yeah, I was 20, 21,
Okay,
21,
young.
you know? And actually, that was what?
Were you out of the military then?
Yeah, I was out of the military then. And they sent me up to the room, and here these guys come riding in on horses, bandoliers, and the whole 9 yards. And I stayed in the room all night, and they partied down there. When they left, I went back and got on the train. Neat as hell. Had a ball. Had a ball.
So did you set off to travel the country for a reason when you were deciding to go and wander, or were you in search of something? And this was out of the military?
Yeah, out of the military, yeah.
You were just wandering the country.
When
And where are you going?
Good question.
I went everywhere.
Freedom.
I went everywhere.
Freedom, yeah.
On my old motorcycle, on my own
Did you
By
paddock.
yourself or going to visit people?
I went to Texas to visit relatives. I went to Arkansas to Oklahoma, Missouri to visit relatives, and then the rest of it was, me and Sheila was broke up, divorced at the time. The rest of it was,
What'd you go to Mexico for?
what did I go to Mexico for?
Meet Kevin Costner and make that movie?
They used to
Who?
run to Mexico for pot, Sonny.
I went to
He
Mexico to
from
Mexico to
Vegas
party.
for 2 ounces of pot.
All the way down to Mexico City?
No,
No,
not Mexico City.
Okay,
the
that's
other
what
side.
I'm-
no,
of
no. I went to
I know,
Mexico
I
because it
know.
was there. Why not? Why wouldn't you go to Mexico 50 years ago when it was a decent place to go? Now I wouldn't go to Mexico
If you pay.
for any reason.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
I was
But
kidding.
no, I tried because I was mad.
21 days down there.
Because you were mad.
I was doing good when me and Sheila first got married, and then the more
You missed her.
then I got mad at America
Okay.
because they treated me like shit. So fuck them.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
That's why I went traveling. I just
Yeah.
went yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't blame you there, man.
Went traveling just to see the country. Saw
Yeah.
some pretty places.
What'd you do? You got a tent with you? How are you sleeping? Where are you sleeping at? Hotels?
Sleeping bag. I don't know. You
Maybe,
got a
who
tent.
knows?
know
I had
you
I had a
bag.
sleeping bag, a
You had
tent.
places to sleep.
Huh?
That's fine. Okay, well, I have also here bar fights.
Huh?
Bar fights.
Every fuck.
Broken bones. I got a couple.
Oh,
Broken bones?
So we'll get so that's a cool. I didn't know that you travel across the
I
country.
traveled all over the place.
And you know, I imagine we could talk about that. I'd like if you have any share some of that travel.
Sheila had some backup on the bar fights.
Yeah, well, no.
I don't know what-
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think I heard him worse than anybody did with
No, I
the
mean, she's-
channel locks.
Standing over the pool cue.
But no, I did the traveling because
Channel locks.
I went looking for myself.
Yeah. Were you on drugs then?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Want to know what
Alcohol
kind?
and drugs.
Sure.
Whatever I could fucking find.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what? What?
Huh?
Like what?
Whatever I could find.
Anything.
Let me ask, please. Thank you,
I'm
sir.
sorry. I'm
Let me
sorry.
ask.
Whatever I could find.
Let me. Thank you very much.
It didn't matter.
I could be a co-producer.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you, Mr. Patchman over here. I'll tell you about that in a little while, man.
So, where do you start? Out of Oakland when you come home, and then you're off.
No, I'd come back to Vegas after I got out of Nam.
Yeah.
No, you
Okay.
went to Oakland. You went to Fort Leonard Wood.
Oh, well, yeah, after I got out of the Army, I went back to Vegas.
Yeah.
I got out of the hospital in the Presidio, and then they sent me to Fort Leonard Wood, and then I got out of the Fort Leonard Wood, and they sent
When
me
he
back
cut his
to,
hair.
and then I come home to Vegas.
And you went to some good concerts.
Yeah. You did
Went to
that.
some good concerts.
Went to some really good concerts.
Yeah.
Concerts.
All the
Okay.
time.
Janice.
$4.75.
I went 1967 or 68, I can't remember. I went to the Monterey Pop Festival. You ever hear of it?
No, I wouldn't think they'd even allow that, but okay.
Monterey Pop not
Oh,
pot.
pop.
Pop. P-O-P.
Okay.
Monterey Pop Festival.
Monterey's nice. You talking about near South?
Where the Rolling Stones,
They got killed.
Rolling Stones, I'll punch you in the nose. Rolling Stones hired the Hells Angels for security guards,
Oh wow.
and there was a tussle, and the Rolling Stones one of the Hells Angels stabbed a guy and killed him. That was great. That was a great party until that happened.
No. Is it the Monterey Pop Festival?
Pop Festival.
You know what year it was?
68,
Oh shit.
67 or
And you got the
68.
Rolling Stones there?
I saw Janis Joplin. I saw Jimi Hendrix. I saw the Rolling Stones. I saw, man, you name them.
I saw the
You
Beatles.
name them. You know, I saw every. Hell, it
Didn't
cost
hear 'em,
$3
but I
to get
saw
in, $4 to get in. I saw you name one. Marvin Gaye. I saw Marvin Gaye. I saw.
You seen the Beatles?
She did.
I did.
No, I didn't go see the Beatles.
It's not
Couldn't hear
about
'em.
age,
Couldn't
it's
hear
not
'em
about
sing.
you.
Couldn't hear them. You could see them, but you couldn't hear them.
Where was it at?
In Vegas.
Convention Center.
In Vegas?
Yeah.
Yes.
Rosie was there.
Yes.
$5.
Yep. Yeah.
I can go.
So you're a music guy?
I still am.
Okay.
I'll show you my CD collection.
Yeah, I've heard about it on the way, and I have that too. Thank God. You actually have something physical instead of something digital. Do you have a favorite band?
Ooh, good question.
Oh man,
It's a simple.
you know I couldn't pick through them.
It's hard. Okay, well, it's the whole question of if you're on an
George
island
Thorogood.
for the rest of your life.
Fogarty, ZZ Tops.
Yeah, but you gotta pick one. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Pick one.
I picked Marley.
Who?
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Wow.
That's who I would.
I like
Just to have
my
to
favorite.
listen to.
As my favorite.
I like Marley, but I like. I don't know. The favorite, I can't.
Come on,
I like
come
soul music. I like soul music. I like headbanging music. I like rock and roll. I like country and western. I like classic. I like blues. I like jazz.
I remember Grandpa John listening to some of the worst music ever. What's the music?
George Jones.
God.
I got a good
Oh, so we listen to rap now.
They can
I'm not into-
Slap your ass, bitch. Fuck you. Shoot you in the fucking face. Fuck that.
I'm with you. I don't agree with that shit.
I like
like to
Stevie
hear
Ray
this.
Vaughan. I like Stevie
Yeah,
Ray Vaughan.
okay,
I like George Thorogood. I like Elton John. I like Etta James. I like Marvin Gaye. I like
All we needed was one.
huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one I couldn't pick. I couldn't pick a
You
favorite
gotta
band.
pick one.
I can't.
You're on an island.
I
That's
can't.
right. And you
You
only
only
get to
got
take
one.
one.
Okay, let's put it this way.
Find a way.
I won't.
Moody Blues.
wouldn't.
I won't.
You'd be deaf. You'd just
because
like no
I
music.
because I like all of them. I like
That's it.
shit. One of my favorite
I-
songs is I see fields of green and no, I see fields of green and sky blue. The guy that played Louis Armstrong.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a beautiful world. I could tell you Kermit the Frog singing "It Ain't Easy Being Green." So how can I pick when I like symphony music?
I think it's fun to really have to make a choice.
I can't.
And you're not making a choice.
I can't.
But
This is not.
I can't. No, really. You don't
for
understand.
the sake of making a choice,
This
you
interview's
can't.
going down.
Yeah, we're not getting any answers.
I don't. I
can't just
honest to
answer a
God,
question.
seriously, in my heart of hearts, I cannot pick a favorite fucking band.
That's okay.
Janis Joplin.
I'll tell you what, you have great taste in music. I'm happy to hear that besides, some
Him and
other.
I.
Have you ever tried to play an instrument?
No,
You never would? You ever aspire to?
no.
Would you rather be the drummer, the lead singer, or the guitar player?
I'd like to be the manager.
You'd like to be the manager.
Roadie.
I was a roadie.
You were a roadie?
Yeah.
Well, let us know. What do you mean by the roadie? You were
I was on a motorcycle trip. I was on a motorcycle trip, and I was in Kansas City, Missouri.
okay.
Okay, and I went to this black blues bar, in the old slaughterhouse district of Kansas City, Missouri. And it was a black bar playing blues, and I pulled on my motorcycle up in front. A brick building, man, 2 stories high for the whole block, brick with 1 door and a light. And a doorman. And I pulled up on my motorcycle and I got off and I said, watch my motorcycle. I'm going to listen to music. He goes, this is a black bar. I said, I don't care.
Well, what do you look like then? Do you got long hair?
Oh, I fuck that hair.
You got all
hair down to here, fucking earrings all over here.
You're not looking for trouble, you're looking for music.
Looking for music. Went in there and got talking to the band. There was a bunch of old guys, old black guys in their 40s and 50s and 60s. And they were playing the blues circuit. Memphis, Chicago, blah, 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 blah. So I followed them around. And they ended up in somewhere in Mississippi. Followed them all the way around. Every show, every place when they left town, I left town. So I kind of roadied for them, you know, and partied and had a great time.
No trouble. That night.
Trouble. Not that time.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Not that night. No.
We'll go back a little bit into your. Did you have a childhood best friend?
Ernie Lomba.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little Puerto Rican.
How long were you friends with him for?
Until I moved to Vegas.
Was he your only friend?
Probably, pretty much, yeah.
From school?
Yeah.
Or in your neighborhood?
Yeah. And when we lived in Alameda, I think I knew him for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. We were pretty much inseparable.
And you don't have any communication with him or anything? What's going on with him?
No.
Why was he? You guys? What made him your best friend?
Well, I didn't think of what I thought of. He'd do what he thought of. I'd do. It didn't matter if somebody come up and do something. We just had a good time. It was a good time.
Did you guys any trouble? I mean,
fuck yes, we got in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, we could go through all the things. I mean, there's questions about, you know, getting arrested. I think my wife wanted to know what's the most trouble you've ever been in. That's a good question. What's the most? And you could go as a child. It's always fun to hear about.
You know what? I've been arrested a whole bunch of times. The worst trouble I got. I've never been. The only time I've ever been to jail for any length of time was when I got a DUI and I had to spend weekends in jail.
That's it.
That's it. He's been arrested more than me.
Yeah,
he spent more time in jail than me. My mom spent more time in jail than me. My mom spent more time in jail than me.
We ain't got enough time for this segment.
Hold on. That's hilarious. Your mother has spent
My
more
mother
time
spent
in
more
jail.
fucking time in jail than I
She was
have.
arrested 11 times in 1 year.
Mom,
1 year.
your grandma.
Yeah, we'll get there. That's great to hear. Wow, really?
Ted's been arrested more times than me.
That's good to hear.
How many times have you been in handcuffs?
Oh, that's another story. That doesn't mean arrested.
Sexually?
In handcuffs? I have no idea. A lot.
Well, were you good at avoiding, like, going to jail? Or, I mean, because
I was smarter. You got.
maybe you didn't do some things that were.
I did.
DUIs was basically I think the worst. I don't know, paraphernalia, possession of paraphernalia, was that more than DUI?
How many times I was in handcuffs? A lot.
When was the last time you were in handcuffs?
I can't remember.
When was the first time you were in handcuffs? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I was 13, 14 years old.
Okay. You know, over what?
Stupid.
Stealing the car.
Okay.
Me and Ernie Lomba.
Wow.
Ernie, your best friend.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We were,
I didn't know this.
you don't know a lot.
I know.
and you're not gonna learn a lot.
And you didn't get arrested, you just got handcuffed.
I got handcuffed, yeah. They took us home, us home, yeah.
To who?
To our parents,
Who, and that is
John and Mom.
That's whose car he stole.
No. We stole the Volkswagen from across the street.
did you know you didn't hotwire it, or what did you do, get the keys, or did you actually?
Oh, yeah, we got the keys. The guy put the keys in the visor.
This is
And we
when
watched him put the keys in the visor.
Was I there then?
Huh?
Was I there then?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there, yeah.
If he's 14,
Yeah.
yeah. You're 5 years younger than him. 6 years.
Yeah. He wasn't real smart when you was young, so it doesn't matter. You were so gullible. I could talk you into any fucking thing. You was the easiest fucking con I ever ran into in my fucking life, man.
Do you have an idol?
An idol?
An idol. John Wayne, besides
Joe
his
Nice.
Burris.
wonderful wife,
Joe Burris,
Joe Burris.
Mm-hmm.
And who's that?
my uncle.
His uncle. Joe.
Yeah,
Uncle Joe, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my idol.
yeah.
Yeah, he was a true gentleman.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a
And he was a Korean War vet, and he's the only one,
prince.
after I got out of the army, he's the only one who understood me.
Really?
Loved the guy. He was a great dude, man. He was a great dude.
Very smart.
So that's something that I like about my grandfather is you know how he carried himself, how he appreciated people. That
Mr. Smith?
Yeah.
Mr. Smith's just a nice guy.
Well, I just think it's like if he's an idol of mine.
Yeah, I can see why.
You know, and it's cool to hear. I'm glad you answered it. I mean, I think I would have probably guessed that you'd said, I don't have any idols, I don't know.
No,
That's
Uncle
cool.
Joe Burris.
But also that, you know, you, as a young kid, you're influenced without being taught it. Somebody teaches you something, okay, you understand it, but a lot of times it's being around somebody and watching them go about.
Okay, I have another idol, my Grandma Jones.
Yeah.
She basically, I was around one and a half years old when my dad got killed. Mom was 15,
He was like
15 and a half, 2 years old. You don't, 1.5, 2 years old when my dad got killed on a motorcycle. Mom was like 15, 16 years old. And so she couldn't, so I stayed with my grandparents a lot. My grandpa was just about that fucking tall, toughest old man. He was a great dude. Don't get me wrong, I loved him. But yeah, Joe Burris and Grandma Jones.
So that's a question in here is what do you remember about your great grandparents and then your grandparents?
My great grandpa was Mommy. She was a sweet old girl. You know, she was sweet. Taught me how to read. Like I say, out of the Bible. She taught me how
Your
to.
great grandma?
My great grandma. Yeah.
What you called her mommy?
Mommy.
She called him Peter Pan. That's where that.
Oh, that's where that comes from?
Yeah, that's
where
where.
that
Yeah.
came from.
Yeah.
And she taught you how to read?
Huh?
She taught you how to read?
He taught me how to read. Yeah.
Do you remember your great grandfather? And what his name is, or your names? Do you remember?
There was Davenport's. I don't remember his name. I don't remember him that much. You know, I don't remember I remember.
These are Grandma Lou's, or Mary's great grandparents. Those are her grandparents.
Those were my dad's great.
Your dad, I'm sorry.
Mommy was my
Okay,
dad's
so-
grandparents.
I don't know your father.
I didn't
don't know
either.
About him. That's another. So your dad died at how old?
I was a year and a half, 2 years old. Yeah.
Wow. So you wouldn't even probably remember that, hardly.
I remember. I have a duck, a little wind-up duck.
I remember that.
I remember, and I still got it. And you wind it up and set it on the floor, and it walks, and its head jiggles. I remember him giving it to me,
No way.
and that's all and I still got it.
Yeah.
And it still works.
7 years old, yeah.
Still works. It's got its
Wow.
fucking 73 years old. Still works.
So were you guys living in your own home then? Did he?
No, fuck. We lived in apartments. I lived in a housing project in Oakland. Big old melting pot of people. Mom Mom worked at a hot dog factory, and she
So
was.
were they married?
Who? My mom and dad? My
Yes.
mom and dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
They got married when Mom was like 14, 15 years old. My mom was in my grandpa,
Parents were alcoholics.
my grandpa,
Mary's mom and dad.
are you gonna let me, it's my interview.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My grandpa,
I'm reminding Go on. See,
oh
that's
hell,
why
you
gotta
tell the
jump
story,
in,
man,
son.
shit.
So,
My grandpa Burris was a drunk.
a drunk.
Drunk.
What kind of drink? Liquor?
Oh yeah.
No, not a beer drinker.
No.
Or anything
Well,
gets hands on.
okay, my mom was in the car with her mom, Rosemary. I never remember because she got killed in a car accident when Mom was 13 or 14 years old. And Mom was such a wild child that they took relatives took Uncle Joe and they put my mom in foster homes. 80, 90 years, you know what I mean? Mom had a real hard life.
Oh, yeah.
So when my dad died and she had me, she was a party girl. So I was mostly raised until I was, I don't know, 12, 14 years old by my grandparents. You know?
Yeah. Living with them?
Yeah, half with Mom, half with them.
Did you have resentment then at all? Or
Did I have a what?
resentment, like then, or I mean, what was the relationship with Grandma Lou?
Well,
I know where I
my relationship with my grandparents have always been good.
But I'm talking about Grandma Lou.
Your mom.
Even knowing that.
My mom,
She had you at how old?
15.
15.
She was pregnant when she was 14. She had him when she was 15.
Wow.
Because her birthday's in September and his is in July.
Yeah, though I think Sarah's question was, what was it like having a mother so young? You know, and I thought it was 13.
Got away with fucking murder.
You got away with
I
murder.
got away with murder. I got away with murder, man.
Yeah.
We grew up together.
Yeah.
She was more, really, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my mom dearly. I mean, I did. But she was more like a sister than a mother.
Yeah, she's dealing with her own.
She was still partying. She was partying. Nobody. Mom was.
Yeah, and when Grandma and Grandpa had Pete, she was single. Realistically, and she worked. She did work. She worked
all the time. She worked all
Yeah.
the time, you know.
But
fish
she was
processing place.
old. I mean, she ended up marrying, which was
John.
Yeah. No. I mean,
No,
the first
Rosie
husband
came
that passed
first.
away, your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got married.
Yeah, they were married.
Yeah, they were
Great.
married. Yeah.
That's really cool to hear. I didn't know that.
My grandma Jones. When my mom was young, my grandma Jones got custody of my mom.
Yeah.
And then then her and my dad got together and they got married. It was all legal, you know. Even though I've been considered a bastard all my life by most people I've ever ran into, which is fine with me, you know. But
There's a lot of bastards running around nowadays.
I always liked when somebody called me a son of a bitch. I still do it to this day.
Like,
You
oh,
son of a bitch! When did you meet my mother? Mother, tell me when you met my mother. Yeah, because it never was an insult.
So you have great memories of your grandparents,
I have great memories of my grandparents.
but your dad, your grandfather was a drunk.
No, my grandfather on the Burris side, on Mom's side of the family, was a drunk.
Okay.
My grandpa Jones, he wasn't. He didn't drink.
Yeah.
He's the one who told me if you're going to be I don't care what you do, what job you have, be the best at it you can. If you're going to be a ditch digger, dig the best ditches you can dig. So, yeah, he was a good dude. He just.
So regarding like your I forget that. Let's get into your employment. Like what have you done for work?
What have I done for work?
Yes, jobs if you would.
First job I got was a paper boy in California. I was, 9, 10 years old. Then we moved to Vegas. I was a soda jerk at Nifty's Drive-In, and Mom was a car hop.
A soda jerk?
Yeah, I made sodas, and that's what they called it back then. You
What
know,
else is soda?
soda dragon.
Nifty's Drive-In on Charleston.
Nifty's Drive-In on Charleston.
Right by the Red Rock.
Charleston.
Theater.
Right by the Moose Lodge?
Right, yeah, right across the street from it. I think it's that building that's got the two arches that run across like that.
Yeah.
That was Nifty's. That was the drive-in. That was where all the kids went when we cruised Fremont and everybody come in there. Well, I wasn't a cook. I was the kid who made the ice creams, the sodas, the banana splits, all that bullshit.
Wait, and Grandma Lou, your mom worked there as well with you?
She was a car hop.
At the same place?
At the same place.
You guys worked together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so wild. That's hilarious. That's fantastic. Did you get along with her at work?
No.
No? Okay. Doesn't surprise me. Why? Why would you guys not get along at work?
Because everybody, my mom, kids had come in that she knew that I knew from school and everything. Well, this guy's after me. She'd hide him. Okay, I got in trouble. Shit, fuck. She'd throw me to the goddamn. When I was a kid, when we lived in Oakland, I went 1 year. I went to 4 different. We moved so much. I went to 4 different schools in 1 year. Next year I went to 5. Then I went to 3 because we moved a lot.
Okay.
And there's one school I went to. I was always a new kid in school, and you know how they treat new kids. I don't know how they do it. A lot of fights, a lot of shit.
Sure.
Okay, I got chased home by 4 or 5 guys. And they chased me home every day. I'd run. We had a black babysitter, May. She was a sweetheart, I loved her. But she would and chase me up to the door. Well, mom found out about it. She come home early from work. And they come running up to the door. And I ran in the door and they started to come in. And mom told them, come on in. Come on in. Y'all, what's your problem? We don't like him. We want to beat him up. She goes, okay, you're going to have your chance. You're gonna have your chance. Walked out in the backyard and she goes, which one first?
Okay.
I stepped out, I'll do it first. My mom looked
Wait,
at me.
you guys are in the backyard?
We was in the backyard. Mom was there with the 5 guys or so.
Sure.
Which one's first? You want to get to it? I'll take him. My mom turned around, whispered in my ear, you lose one fight, I'll beat your fucking ass.
Wow.
Made me fight
Were you
off.
scared? I'm sure you're scared. You got to fight.
I was scared, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
How old are you? What? Young?
10.
Okay.
Yeah, 10. Made me fight them all.
One at a time.
One at a time.
They're not.
You
when
next.
they're together.
Get over here. I don't want it. I don't care. You want to beat his ass? I'm telling you to try.
So they started to back out a little bit. They
Yeah,
started-
she wouldn't
Yeah,
let him.
Did you
she
molly
was
him off the
made-
first
She
one?
wouldn't let him.
She's making them fighting one at a time.
Sure.
Not all of them
Yeah,
together.
yeah. Did you beat the shit out of
I
the
mean,
first one?
I whipped all 5 of them. Went back
Now, was that the first time you ever fought?
hell no. I was raised with. I fought cousins. I fought. No.
Yeah, but like a first official, I got to fight. Let's go.
Oh, my mom's gonna beat my ass. Yeah, I'd rather.
So that probably led to a lot of confidence after,
Maybe too much.
right?
Yeah, maybe too much.
You were a badass. I mean, you had to have been a badass. I've never heard of anybody, for one, a mother saying.
You never had a mother like me.
See, you didn't know Mary.
You didn't know my mom. You didn't.
Listen, I'm not surprised.
You didn't know
It does not surprise me. But the idea to think that you got out back, you know how big I would feel if I had to end up squaring up? Although I would be terrified. Obviously, you were a little terrified. 'Cause
I was scared.
You were running from them.
I was running from her, yeah. But I was most scared of my mom.
Really?
Yeah. Because she whipped me with anything she could get her hands on.
Yeah. Was she an alcoholic?
Mom liked to drink. She liked to party, yeah. She wasn't an alcoholic. She was
That's good. So I didn't think so either.
Yeah.
She loved it. What was her favorite drink?
when I was a kid, vodka.
Just vodka? Or, I mean, she mixed it?
Yeah, I don't know what she mixed it with.
Do you have a favorite drink?
Do I have a favorite drink?
Whiskey? Is that-
Tequila.
Tequila? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I thought it was whiskey.
I like whiskeys,
But tequila.
tequila.
Ah, what kind of tequila? white, brown, I don't know, what do you guys?
Mezcal, I don't.
Doesn't matter? Is that because of your short travels to Mexico or what? Why?
No, I just like tequila.
Okay, next question, come on, move it along.
What about beer? You drink beer?
I used to, but I don't drink as, I don't, no.
Yeah, well, we'll talk
I
about,
have a bladder problem now. If I drink too much, if I drink 2 beers, I pee 6.
that sucks.
Yeah, it does. Those beers in there have been in there a month.
Let's take a break.
If I'm gonna drink beer, I'm gonna drink Corona too, or Tecate, or Mexican beer.
Alright, let me just. Shit.
That back room was always weird. There was just a little bed in there.
And I painted it
Yeah.
purple with a black light.
Yep, he
Oh,
did.
back in the day when it was like, when you're psychedelic.
Yeah, yeah. Do you remember? I painted it purple and she goes, she got so pissed off at me, she goes,
Why, you don't go back there?
she goes, you did.
It had its own door on the outside. We snuck it. Oh God, everybody
Pissed
stuck out of
off
that
at me and
big.
everything I did, man.
All right, so where did you go to high school?
Western.
You went to Western High
I
School?
went to Western.
Western Warrior, bro.
I graduated in 1966.
72.
He went there the first year Western opened.
God dang. When they had sort of
We lived right across the street from Western, in that Brentwood Estates there.
okay.
We lived on Stanford. And so I just had to, walk to school.
No. What year did you graduate?
66.
When did you graduate?
72.
So you guys never went to school together?
No,
Are you kidding?
They
me?
went
graduate?
to school together.
71.
One. Her sister graduated with me 72.
Yep.
Nice.
Sheila knew all these guys, knew the whole family before I knew Sheila.
Shit, I babysat the house when you guys lived on Lorna. I babysat the house next door.
Right next door,
during
yeah.
the summer months.
Yeah, but you was really young then.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And I
You
just
were the
got,
drunk in the gutter. When we stepped over the one, don't look at him. Don't look at him.
You remember that?
I swear to God.
And you go on to marry the guy.
Well, then I didn't know Sonny and them then because I think you guys went to Hyde Park.
No, Gibson.
See, I went to Garside
Gibson.
Junior High.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. So did me, so did I, and so did my wife, Tracy. How crazy is that? Went to Garside. What do you like about yourself?
me? Really? Honestly?
What do you like about yourself?
Now, today, right now? Pretty much everything.
Good.
I like me. I didn't like me a long time ago, but I like me now.
What do you love about yourself?
What do I love about myself?
Me.
There you go.
Yeah, my wife.
Good
What do I love about
baby.
myself?
Yeah.
Same reason I like me. I turned out to be a pretty decent person.
What about, what don't you like about yourself?
Really? You want to know?
Sure.
Okay. I have this right back here. I have a cage. And I have the monster part of me in the cage. And I don't like the monster part of me. So I keep him locked up in the cage. And I don't like it when he got out.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like. Yeah, that. But everything else I like.
So, I mean, so there are things, obviously, you're not happy with about, and things that you love about. Like, that's cool, it's good to hear, you know? Not that I wanted to get too far into that, but it's a nice question. If,
Yeah, but I ended up liking me, you know?
yeah, there was many times where you...
I hated me and everybody in the world.
Huh?
I hated me and everybody in the world.
Yeah.
I had a lot of survivor's guilt. I had a lot of issues I had to deal with from my childhood. It wasn't...
You, do you have any talents?
Do I have any talents?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can talk to any fucking body.
That's true.
Anybody. You can take,
I'll second.
You believe that's a talent.
huh?
He
That's
does.
a talent.
I know it's a talent.
That's fantastic.
You can take, Sheila swears you can pick a state,
Go to Walmart with
pick a town. She says, pick a state. I don't care about Rhode Island. Fine.
Taco Bell.
Take him to a bar, set him in the town. Within a half hour, he knows everybody.
You're not intimidated by anyone.
Fine, me. I'm the only thing. I'm the only person I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
I know that sounds egotistical, but
No. Was there ever somebody or something that you wanted to be? You know, a profession, nothing that you had aspired to or inspired to be, or
no.
any time in life that you
normal.
want- just normal?
Just normal.
Yeah.
That's hard to
Maybe if
be.
you had an opportunity to, you know, you were out of high school into the, yeah.
High school, I went in the Army.
Not my choice.
So I've got a question. Have you ever been close to death?
Have I ever been close to death?
Yes.
First name basis, son. First name basis.
Yeah.
First name basis.
He got blown up. He shot himself twice, 3 times really. Yeah,
Yeah.
Car wrecks,
And he lived
yeah.
with
Car wrecks,
and he lived
motorcycle
with
wrecks.
Sheila.
and he survived me.
That's accomplishment there, man.
Yeah, I've got here because I didn't realize I'd forgotten you shot yourself a few times.
A few times.
Accidentally.
See,
Yeah.
that's why I said it about the little man in the back of my neck. I mean, he gets pissed off and he'll shoot me.
He ain't got no brains. He's in the back of your neck.
Well, the cat shot me once.
Yeah, the cat shot him.
I want
He
to hear
didn't
that
shoot
story.
himself.
This is a great story. I prefer if you can share that.
What's that?
The story about the cat.
Stepped on the
Which one you want? Which story? I have 3 stories. One's the truth, and 2 are just the biggest fucking ball-faced lies you've ever freaking heard in your life.
The cat is the
One, the
biggest
cat
lie.
knocked the gun off the fucking table, and it.
My sister goes, if we put him in a lineup, can you pick him out?
One, the cat knocked the gun off. The kittens knocked the gun off the cabinet and we had this old cabinet and it hit the
Bullshit.
bottom desk type thing, and the gun went off and shot me in the leg.
You're telling that.
That's what he told
I'll
me.
tell you that's the truth. No, that's not the truth.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you the truth.
That's
You
what he
told
told
me
the
that.
cops.
I told you that. Okay, the other one is me and Sheila were broke up, and I was going with 2 Mexican girls, and they found out I was messing with them, and they came after me with a gun, and they shot low and to the right and hit me in the leg right here. And then the other one is, I'm not telling, yeah, it's not a big deal. I was tweaking.
Yeah.
horse.
And playing with the gun.
No, I was tweaking. I was tweaking and playing with the gun. Yeah.
Yeah. I've done
The
it.
gun I gave Ted because it had a faulty safety on it.
No way.
Yeah, when you put the safety
The
on, the
guns
hammer fell.
always accidentally go off. Please, he shot this house. He shot a hole in the floor in the trailer.
Wait a minute. You
Why
shot
do you think I
yourself.
want to?
You shot yourself 3 times.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
many times have you accidentally shot a gun?
Shit.
You can't count them.
Come on.
I really can't know.
Wow.
That's why they're all
Ask him
loaded.
how many times he's taken gun safety.
No, that's why right now. That's why
3
all
times.
they may have a
3 times.
3 times. Yeah.
And he still
One time I
hasn't
tried.
figured it out.
One time I tried to
It
commit
didn't
suicide. I
stick.
shot
I
myself
know,
in
he's
the
gotta
head.
go again. He just shot it off in the bedroom. Shot the gun case. Thank God the gun case was in there, or it would have come all the way out here.
No, it wouldn't. It would have hit the washing machine. I had to
Hit
replace
the
the
washing
motherfucker
machine.
anyway. So what the fucking difference? Should have shot it because it pissed me off. Cost me $800.
Yeah.
3
He
times.
knows it. He knows it because I'm
Let's
heading
move
in
this
there.
along.
You could have killed the dog.
Oh, sorry.
This ain't your interview, bro.
I'm just trying to make it.
3 times.
But you're not even gonna watch it because I know you're not gonna pay the ticket.
Oh,
You're not gonna pay the $5 fee, I'm gonna charge people to watch
I
this
already
shit.
told Steve,
You're gonna try to
we're
borrow.
getting a copy of this son of a bitch.
Fuck no.
No,
Oh,
no.
are you kidding me?
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no, no,
I'm
no.
Would
co-producer,
you
baby.
care?
Huh?
Can I ask you about that?
What?
You shot yourself?
Shot myself in the head one time. Tried to commit suicide.
Did you?
Yeah. You know what suicide means to me? You have a headache for a month and your ears ring for 3 fucking weeks.
And you gotta go to the psych
And
ward
you gotta go to the psych ward.
for 72 hours.
No, they gave me what, 3 or 4 days? Yeah, 3 or 4 days.
Well, yeah, because you're psych.
At Charleston, at the hospital at Charleston,
Memorial.
Memorial, at Charleston Hospital, on Charleston.
I don't know if hospital in Charleston.
Yeah, there's a hospital
UMC.
in Charleston, yeah.
Oh, UMC. Yeah.
Yeah, and I broke out. They had a tree in the middle of the courtyard for the mental institution. I climbed the tree, got on the fence, and went to the bar.
Well, but you were contemplating suicide.
Yeah, tried.
Because of what? Because of how bad
No, when
you were?
I called the cops, and the cop stuck his finger in the bullet hole,
What happened?
and he said, "Don't worry, he missed."
Oh, yeah.
I shot myself right here, and it came out up here.
Oh, you tried to kill. You were gonna.
I was going to kill myself.
You were trying to.
I was going to kill myself. Yeah, I had a bad period for what?
Were you? Was that a reckoning? Did you come out of that?
Everything came to a head. I mean,
It was alcohol.
I mean, alcohol, drugs, and
We got in a fight,
Were you? In
and
a
he was
bad
gonna fix me.
spot
He was gonna
mentally? You
fix
weren't
me.
Mainly, I was in a horrible spot.
Not happy mentally. Not happy.
No,
with yourself.
I was nuts, and then I went crazier.
So you put a gun to your head
Yes.
And pulled the trigger. Yeah.
and you missed,
No, I hit myself.
but you missed.
How
You
can
missed
you
the
miss
point.
a head that big?
It
brain is
skidded
so
across my
small.
skull and come out.
He went like this.
Were you drunk when you did it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But everything
And
had caught up
probably
with me at that time.
Well, had you been contemplating it before that? Or was
Not
it
putting a
before
gun to
that-
my head, but I
Before
tried other
that, he
ways.
only shot himself in the finger.
I did too. I was
shot
standing in the
himself
back
in the
on Drake
finger?
Circle. We were at Drake Circle. Shut up, Sheila. Jesus.
Well,
I was on Drake Circle and I had a pellet gun about this long. And I used to shoot the pigeons in the back fence. Remember that big wall in the back? I used to shoot them nasty pigeons. And I was in the bathtub. I was in the bathtub.
Dog food.
I was in the bathtub, in the bathroom, standing in the bathtub, shooting at the bathroom window, and I turned and slipped and I shot myself right in the goddamn finger. With a pellet gun.
And it wrapped around his bone. His finger bone. So it wasn't a matter of pick it out. We got to go to the emergency room.
What about
This,
the weed whacker
Oh,
that you retrofitted with a shit?
it's
She
shaving
would-
his mustache.
I got to the point where she wouldn't let me work on a lawnmower, a weed whacker, or anything. I took
Because it took a chunk of his mustache. He looked like half
I
of
took
it
this
were-
weed whacker and modified it. made it, and I was out in the backyard, going like this. You know, I hit it on the ground, and the wire comes out. I hit it, it didn't come out. Hit it, it didn't come out. I smashed it, it blew up. Piece of that string come up and hit me here. Took off this side of the fucking mustache.
He looked like half a Hitler.
Then I took and built the lawnmower out of 3 lawnmowers. I had a 3 horsepower, a 5 horsepower, and a 10. So I combined them all together and made this lawnmower. I get out in the backyard and I get it started and I give it a thread. That thing must have been doing 10,000 RPMs, I swear to God. And all of a sudden it started going like this, shaking and making all kinds. I ran in the house, that fucking thing blew up.
Caught on fire.
That lawnmower blew up. Okay, it blew up. It blew that motor all over the place. Me and Sheila walked out in the backyard and it left the bottom half of the
It was on fire.
of the case, and it was on fire. but it left the bottom half and part of the crankshaft, and that blade was spinning. It blew that lawnmower off, so I'm not allowed to work on lawnmowers, weed whackers. Yeah.
So,
That's why you know who the mechanic of the family.
oh, Sheila?
Well, hello.
Yeah, we don't let him change seats in the faucets.
Nope.
In the shower.
Yeah, we don't let him do
Sheila,
that.
turn the water off. Yeah, these guys are so funny.
So, do you have a favorite word?
Oh shit.
Favorite word?
A favorite word?
Oh shit.
Or, and your least favorite word?
I don't think they're words, they're phrases.
Okay. Let's go with a phrase.
My favorite phrase? Kiss my ass.
Yeah, I've heard that. A million.
My least favorite phrase is, this is for your own good. Fuck you. I hate everyone. Yeah, we're doing this for your own good. Fuck you. It's a lie. You're doing it for your good.
Good answer.
That's great. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I think everybody here, like, okay, if we had to pick out of A, B, C, D, what's the favorite? It'd be that one. And then
Did you see the top of the razor?
No.
It's got a picture of Betty Boop on it and it says, kiss my ass.
I saw that.
So let's talk about Grandma Lou. What was Grandma Lou's full name?
Mary Lou
Burris.
Burris. And then she was Mary Lou Jones. And then she was Mary Lou Leone. She was only married 3 times. But I must have had 20 perverted fucking uncles when she was growing up.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Claimed them as uncles?
Before she met John. This is way before you came around. We had a life before you showed up.
I didn't think so.
Did you have well, after you matured, did you guys have a good relationship?
Me and Mom,
Yeah.
we had there was always love. I know she loved me. I loved her. We didn't see eye to eye on everything.
Can I ask one question?
Sure.
What changed when my dad got out of the service and you got and married her? And with your life, I know it was different before.
John, at least it was. It wasn't as hard after she married John.
What wasn't as hard?
Huh? Life. Because she was always scrounging and,
Oh, yeah.
and there was 2 of us working and John, you know. And John didn't have a chance when she first married John.
What do
He
you
didn't
mean?
have a chance
What do you mean?
With Pete.
with me. There had been so many motherfuckers before.
That he kept
Yeah,
thinking,
they just,
well, John will just leave.
it was like you. It was like you. I had a phone book of his when he went back south down there. I had a phone book. You opened it to L and it had 2 pages, one here and one here.
Sure.
They were all filled with this, I'm living with Sally now, I'm living with Brenda, I'm living with this one, I'm living with this one, I'm living with this. Both pages full. Well, that's the way Mom was. Mom just went through.
I never knew a Sally.
Huh?
So,
You mean she was promiscuous?
Yes.
okay.
I thought you were talking about John being the same, like that.
No, well, Mom was promiscuous. When John and him got together, John liked women, Mom liked men, and they both liked to party.
Yeah. How old were they? Do you remember how old they were? Were they young?
Ted was.
Oh yeah, you were already born on that.
Ted was just a baby when
Ted was.
he was still in the
But
crib.
Yeah, when we
you were probably, how old were you?
When she got together with John, 9,
9.
10.
Oh, you were very young then. I didn't, okay.
Yeah.
But you weren't accepting him by any means.
Why not? He was just a long line of other motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know?
And I don't think he really put too many hands on you as trying
John
to
never,
raise you.
John never whipped me. John never whipped me.
No,
John
John
never
was,
Yeah.
basically, he wasn't Pete's dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Did
he
he-
was
did he
a
respect
father.
that?
He was a father image to Pete. He just
Me and
wasn't-
John didn't start getting along until.
Yeah, he didn't whip
After
Pete
I came
because
back
Pete
from-
wasn't
oh,
his
shit.
kid.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get along until
You got back from Nam.
even when I got back from after I got back from Nam, went through my crazy. But we got along. But you know, everybody blames Mom and John's breakup because of John's cheating, which was bullshit. Because Mom was cheating just as fucking bad.
Yeah, I had no friggin' idea of that. Yeah.
It was, but they had a love-hate
Tit for tat.
relationship.
That's what that
So,
relationship.
so do you have a favorite thing about Grandpa John?
He was a good man. John was a good man.
You have I mean, what do you remember that you liked about him?
Never whipped me.
Respect him.
He loved Sheila.
Yeah,
He did. He
Oh
used to
yeah.
come get me and take me to the bars. He did. Then he'd set me up at the end of the bar and he'd go off and do his thing.
Shooting
Just
pool.
that I was there.
Yeah.
He'd come
He goes,
back, buy me
"Sheila,
a
come
drink,
on."
you know, and come back and talk to me and stuff.
Tell
And
everybody at the bar, leave her alone.
Yep. He'd carry on with his other women or whoever he's playing pool with.
How old were you?
She was with Pete.
I was with Pete.
Yeah, I just didn't know how old that was.
Probably
19,
21, 22. No,
yeah.
I was old enough to be
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
bar.
that's right. Yeah, you was old enough to be in the bar. Yeah.
Yeah, he.
Oh, okay. So it's not like
We'd drive up from California, get in at 10, 11, 12 o'clock, go to bed. John would come in at 3 o'clock in the morning, get Sheila up, and steal her.
Yep.
Never
take
was
us, come
me,
and
never,
get us and take us
no, nothing. He never made no overtures, no
No.
nothing. He just take her
He's
to
a
the
good
bar
guy.
and set her up so he could bullshit with her.
Basically.
That's a good time. I mean, that's
I always got along with John.
Yeah.
Always.
Me and John didn't.
We had
Me and
fun
John
together.
didn't get along until about. Till me and Rick went to. We got along.
You
but
know,
we-
you did when him and
Him and Jane got together.
Yep. That's when
Jane.
you guys
Ja-
got.
Jane pushed
Yeah.
for me and John to get back. To,
Yeah.
To get.
oh, so I mean, you really never did have a good.
We
It was just
stayed out of each
standoffish.
other's
They
way.
didn't have a bad
I
relationship.
didn't have a
It
bad.
was-
We just stayed out of each other's
Like you
way.
said, he was doomed from the beginning.
Yeah.
After
He
what
was. He
you-
was. He was.
You know, after.
Yeah.
Was he ever trying to earn respect, or I mean, did he
Not
care
really.
about it?
I don't think till they went hunting.
Yeah. So we went hunting.
Yeah. What's the story where he had you go out and shoot your own dog?
Oh.
Which time?
No, the first dog I had, my Norwegian Elkhound.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it caught parvo.
Carbo, yeah.
And he told me, John's the one who got me. John told me when you get an animal, you're responsible for that animal from the day it walks into your house till the day it
You
dies.
pick up its shit.
Yeah.
You
feed
pick
it,
up its shit, you take care of it medically, you do everything. That dog's your responsibility.
And you wanted a dog?
And I wanted a dog, and he says, you can have it, but it's your responsibility.
You remember the name of the dog?
Huh?
And what kind it was?
It was the Norwegian elk.
It was a Norwegian Elkhound. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I can't remember it. That was.
Do you remember that he had to kill it?
I remember.
I killed it with that 32 rifle I
Dad
gave you.
had to take it out. I was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was.
He's young.
But I remember him telling him that.
Is that significant to you?
Yeah.
Oh,
It, was,
how could it
it
not?
made me understand
I guess.
Hamburger Hill.
Hamburger Hill? Mm-hmm. Is that with,
That was when I got hit. I can watch that movie
Tom
enough.
Hanks?
Huh?
No. Who's in it? Who's it? Hamburger Hill, Tom Hanks?
No.
No. Hamburger Hill was, I can't remember who they.
is it an older movie?
Yeah, it's an older movie, yeah. Johnny Depp was in it when he was young.
Johnny Depp was in it?
What about Apocalypse Now?
Apocalypse Now was,
Is
it dramatized?
Yeah.
there was parts of it that were true.
Okay. I mean,
But it was,
just a,
you know what they did to me one time? We were in base camp. We're over in Nam. We're in base camp. We're not going anywhere. You remember John Wayne's movie, The Green Beret? Okay, John Wayne made a movie, Green Beret. It was about Vietnam. And they showed it to us while we were in Nam. More bottles got thrown at the screen. It was the biggest bullshit movie in the whole fucking world.
Wow.
I can still watch it and laugh, but Hamburger Hill was the best one.
you think the movies that you see now that they're making of war, have you watched any?
I love war movies.
Yeah?
Oh, I love war movies.
Yeah.
Shoot 'em up, bang, bang.
Yeah.
And when you was asking me about some of my favorite movies, John Wick.
Really?
He kills everybody in these motherfuckers. And then the black guy who plays in the movie,
Denzel.
the Equalizer.
Denzel.
Yeah.
They're fantastic.
Kills everybody in the movies, and I'm going, well, that's the way you
9
should do it,
seconds.
man.
Gives
And
you
the
9
trouble was overdone. You know, and it goes back to this religion thing. Buddhists are supposed to be the biggest peaceful people in the world. Come to find out, every time we left to go on patrol, the Buddhists would sound bells and tell the tell the enemy that we were leaving on patrol. So fuck their peaceful bullshit. It's bullshit.
So did 11 months feel like 3 years? I mean, did it feel like a lifetime? But those 11 months that you remember today, is that years of your life, it seems?
Yeah.
All hard times, I mean.
All hard times, yeah. Me and Sheila, well, I was doing good when I first got together with Sheila, but then it kept, and I denied it. I denied being a nun for a long time because that was during that.
They were baby killers. They were spit on when he came home.
Yeah.
That was
I got
the
off the
hippie
plane.
generation.
Can you
It
sit
was
over
me.
here? That
was us.
Will you come over here and sit down?
I got off the. They
I
took.
don't want to be in the movie.
Get over here and sit down,
Get
please.
close up.
You can hear me.
No, come over here and sit down.
Beautiful thing, you.
No, stop it.
When they flew me from Nam to Japan,
No, I won't
and
say
then they
that.
flew me from Japan to Oakland, California. When we landed, we was all in stretchers with shit coming into it, you know, and there was all these protesters up against the fence, and it's the first time I'd seen a round-eyed girl in years, and here I'm going, man, all the blondes, oh man, look at all this, huh?
He came home in the middle of the hippie, the Kent,
All the riots.
the
And
Kent.
they pushed down the fence
Everything.
and come running out on the tarmac.
Yep.
And you know,
And
we're
the
baby
protesting.
killers,
You
we're
don't-
baby killers,
probably
we're
don't know
murderers.
none of that.
We're
Well,
all-
I've seen Born on the 4th of July with
Yeah.
Tom Cruise. I mean, that's
Tom Hanks, yeah.
Tom Cruise, but
yeah,
that little bit of the idea. I mean, that really happened to you,
yeah.
which is horrible.
It was.
spitting on us, throwing dog shit on us. Yeah.
Keeping your kids,
that's
making
not
your kids walk to the other side. It was a bad time. It was, and it wasn't fair that it was taken out on the servicemen. When my
at
uncle
all.
came, I'm from North Dakota. When my uncle came, he's a year older than Pete. When he came back from the service, he was brought home as a hero. I mean, there was
In the little
parades. They
town,
did
had banners
mass.
and parades.
You know, they had. It was a
Another
celebration.
Vietnam vet.
Correct. A year older than Pete, so he came back a year before Pete. And
It was.
he came home a hero. And then I come back to Vegas when Pete came home. That was with all the hippie and the war is wrong and pull them out,
And
get rid of the draft. Kent State happened
that led to.
because it wasn't a war.
I
was
made
a
it.
police action.
I made it like 6 or 7 years when me and Sheila first got together, and I was doing all right.
He was
I was getting better, and then all of a sudden, it just
He started drinking.
Flipped.
Do you think,
Started
were you
drinking
also
heavy
in search of
and
life in
drugs.
itself there, or were you trying to,
I had a lot of survivor's guilt.
Yeah.
did you really? Mm-hmm. Survivor's guilt.
Big deal.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Because
You know?
not that many guys from
You
his
just didn't feel
platoon.
worthy.
Huh?
You didn't
No.
feel worthy of any, like,
Not that many guys from his platoon came back. They got killed. So therefore you carry, you know, what if he would have lived, or, you know,
Why did I make it, Nate?
and they didn't, they got kids, they got families, you know.
I still got, I've had in the last, I don't know, 6, 8 years, I've had 4 or 5 guys that I was over in Nam with who committed suicide. And,
Still.
they're my age.
oh,
And that's like 55 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And their families call me, well, are you gonna come to the funeral? Fuck no, I'm not going to the funeral. Yeah, this is after I tried to commit suicide. This is mostly we were living up on the mountain. Why don't you want to come? You make it all these years,
Up on the mountain, you was good.
but you make it all these years after Nam, and then all of a sudden, 50 years later, you decide you can't do it, you can't, and you shoot yourself? Suicide is the most selfish fucking thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. You know? And I mean, I learned that from me trying to do it, and then all this shit I did. When I went nuts, I went nuts. I went nuts.
well,
No, I mean, I went.
personally, I would like to hear about
No.
a little bit more into that.
What,
I mean,
about
not that
going
you-
nuts?
Yeah, I mean, what does that look like? What does that mean? You went nuts. I mean, what is?
don't
what is
care.
it? Like
You don't care.
I didn't give
you
a
had
fuck about nothing.
Nobody.
Don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I didn't care if I lived or
It's
died.
just
I
like-
didn't,
Were you
you're
working?
numb.
Did you have a job at the time?
yeah, I was pouring concrete. I
Off
poured
and on.
concrete all my life.
So anything that came
Off
your
and on.
way, you were contentious with everything, or like were you gonna fight everybody? Were you?
I fought everybody.
Yeah.
It didn't matter if there was 1 or 5.
And you probably also knew that somehow that's in your DNA, because it sounds like Grandma Lou did the same thing. She'd fight everybody, you know.
Yeah, but
So
that's
there's a
not
little
what.
bit of that, but
Yeah,
okay.
no, it was. I hated America. I hated everybody in the fucking country.
Yeah.
I hated everybody, especially hippies.
So was it more about hating the idea that, you know, you weren't welcomed back, or was it?
I always thought it was
survival
stupid.
guilt?
I always thought it was stupid for these motherfuckers to walk up to me, especially after I got out of the hospital and say, well, you was a baby killer. You're a murderer. Well, aren't you stupid to fucking walk up to me and say that to my face? If I'm a murderer and a baby killer, you're gonna get in my fucking face? You're a fucking idiot. And I just knocked, I would fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. I didn't care how many. Fuck it. And I tried to hurt him.
Isn't that trying to commit suicide? To me, that
Yeah,
is. I mean,
yeah.
you're looking for a fight all the time.
Yeah. No care for. If
I didn't give a fuck about me or
That's what I'm
anybody
saying.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was hard. It was hard.
What turned it around for you? What finally made you
She almost died.
the same patient?
She almost died.
Sheila.
In 94, she almost died.
Okay.
You know? Stomach injury.
Then he tried to quit. He tried.
Tried to
Did
put
pretty
what?
good. Drugs and alcohol.
So
I'll buy a bottle of bourbon.
That's his kicker. He's a good person at that time. He was a good person until he got drunk. Then his little monster come out. And you can't reason with a drunk.
yeah.
No, you couldn't reason
So
with the
there's
monster.
no talking
bullshit.
him down. This drunk, I ain't talking to you. You're mellow yellow compared to this when you're drinking.
I was vicious, man. I was horrible. I hated myself. I hated everybody.
Yeah, I mean, from my memory, it was, you know, maybe a 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old. There'd be times when I was at your guys' house over there off of Spring Mountain. You didn't interact a ton. You were.
We weren't together. We weren't together.
When I was over there.
From 79, dude, till 96.
Oh, wow.
I divorced him in '79.
Well, then you must have just been watching me, or you were just.
Yeah,
going.
Sonny lived with me,
Oh, there you go.
and
But I
Sonny
would see
had
him.
you.
I would see him.
Yeah, we stayed
Like
friends.
I told you, Sheila never turned her back on me. Even
I never
when we
did.
broke up. Even
I
when we were
just
divorced.
couldn't be responsible for it.
Actually,
If he
you're
hurt
our
somebody,
kid.
they couldn't come take everything I have, okay? Because it happened, okay?
What'd you say?
Actually, you're our kid.
Yeah, it's you know between.
Yeah, I saw you before you left to Maine or Florida, wherever you guys went.
Oh my God, yeah. Don't get,
It was a hard time. It was difficult. That's why I left so much.
Yeah.
That's why I was gone. So that's why I traveled so much, is to keep it away from
People he loved.
people I loved. Because I was
between these two.
I was
Kept them
nasty.
together all these years.
I mean, we won't even get into what
He's a good person.
the thing.
It really is.
The things I did, we won't even
23
get
of
into
the
that.
best years of my whole fucking
'Cause I
life,
like-
other
Yeah,
than
yeah,
the
it
first
is.
7,
You know,
was on
Personally,
that mountain.
I don't know, but I mean I can
you were gonna say
imagine.
23
yeah, because
lives.
well, like I told you, like,
That too. That too.
I mean, maybe
I quit
people that
counting.
were watching this, like in the family, this would be for any family that.
I've never talked. Even Rick, Jim Rollins never talked about Nam to Jim Rollins. Never talked about
I know.
Nam to anybody.
No, not too much to me either.
No, nobody knows
I
what
don't
nobody
know
knows what
why.
Nam was. I
Because he didn't want us to hurt. And he
Yeah.
didn't talk to me about it because he didn't want me to hurt.
you know, I still haven't talked to
remember
her.
sitting at the table
She
with-
knows some of the funny things that happened. There were some hilarious things that
Yeah.
happened.
I remember sitting at the table with his mom and her crying, and I could hear him on the phone. You got to get me out of here. I mean, it just.
Wow.
I could still brought tears to my eyes. I go, you remember calling me? You got to get me out of here, Mom.
Holy shit! Really?
Oh yeah, it was.
I went nuts. I mean, I really went. I was not.
And we'd send
I
him
went nuts.
packages and stuff.
I got all the letters I wrote. I got a whole box of letters. Mom saved them all. I got letters that when Mom and John got together, John wrote to Mom. I got letters that my uncle wrote to Mom. I got all these letters, you know. And, you know, Chandra gave them to me. She goes, well, have you read them? Oh, I'm not going back there. I'm not going back to do that. Fuck that. You know, I mean, it's not that I hide from it. It's just that I don't believe.
Well, nobody really deserves to hear it. Not that it's not meant to be told. To me, it's like anybody that's I'm not personally. I hope you don't feel like I'm probing into it. It's
No,
just-
I
it's
just don't.
whatever you feel to share. The only time you've ever told me, which was probably super rare, was when we were going to Colorado. You were in the middle of telling your story.
Yeah, we were drinking.
Yeah, and it wasn't like you just happened to have a bunch of drinks and all of a sudden you want to spill your thing, but you know, it's.
That was a long.
I get to interview. I want to get a little bit about
Yeah,
it.
that was a
Whatever.
long drive up there.
But you know, it's this could be lost. You know, knowing like we haven't had a war like a dirty war.
We
like
haven't
that.
had a war since World War II.
No.
Yeah.
They're all police actions.
Yeah. And it's still
war.
It's ugly.
Yeah, you could call it anything.
You got one bullet shot at you. I can imagine. I don't give a shit. It's scared for your life, and I mean, it's good to see that you know you're.
And Sheila, you know, Sheila doesn't like. She doesn't like all my guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. And she doesn't. She has a right to.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Do you have any friends that are that served in the same war that you talk to?
Rick Pavlik was in the Air Force. He never went to Nam, but
I think he brags a lot.
he brags a lot about. But
In Rick's mind, he was over there.
What about
Rick
any
was
time?
a
I mean,
bombardier.
is it any interest to
He
talk
was
with
in
the guys that have been over there?
the
Is it-
latrine.
I won't talk to guys that have been over there.
Yeah.
I have
I'm telling
nothing
you.
to do with Vietnam vets.
Yeah.
Nothing. Most of them are bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
Most of them are
Yeah.
bullshit. You know that in a war, it takes 15 people behind one fighting man for him to fight? Supply, cooks, blah, blah, this, mechanics, blah, blah. It takes 15 people to support one American soldier on the front lines.
Are you proud you went to serve?
Now I am. Now I am. You know? And I'll get these people, they didn't, see when I come back, it really was horrible when I come back. And then when all these people came back from, the Middle East, well, thank you for your service. Fuck you. Where were you when I needed you? And I still do that today.
Yeah.
I don't begrudge these guys getting thank you for my service because they joined and they went voluntarily and they served, most of them with 95% of them with honor. But don't tell me thank you for my service when your parents and your grandparents were against me.
Yeah.
And and I have a good time with okay. I was at the Vault up here. It's a pawn shop, gun shop in Cedar City, and I know the guy that owns it. I know him really well. Me and him getting big debates and shit. We were sitting in his gun shop one time, and there was he had a big screen TV, and they were showing this. I had more fun with this than I should have. They were showing Woodstock, and all these guys in their 30s and 40s. Look at the tits on that one. Look at that one. Oh God, free love. And they're going through it, and they're just really lusting over all this. And I start laughing. I said, "Ben, don't you fuckers realize that was in 66, 7, 8, somewhere around there, whenever it was?" I said, "What you're looking at and what you're lusting over is your motherfucking great-grandma, your grandma, and your mother." My grandma, what? How do you know what your grandma did? Well, I don't think that's funny. I'm not trying to be funny. It's the truth.
Once again, you're getting involved.
And the guy said, "Well, you can't talk." I said, "Psh." And some of you guys had some really nasty grandmas, man. And they went ballistic. But it's the truth. Everybody talks about that free love and they think, well, looks, I'd love, God, why can't that happen today? Well, those were your grandparents, man. Your moms, your dads, your grandmas, your grandpas, your uncles,
All right, so let's talk about you two. When did you guys first meet and how old were you?
She was 17.
Can I talk about me for 1 second?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
When Pete...
Oh, you mean you can talk about them?
When Pete... Well, it has to do with Pete when he got out of the service. And I was just getting ready to graduate, which I did. My dad come up and said, you getting ready to sign up for the service? Pete goes, you ain't going.
You ain't going.
Oh, wow.
You ain't fucking going.
He said, you're going to Canada or...
Wow.
Oh, serious?
Then you were like, okay, forget
Well,
honor.
one of the reasons he said he went was so
You guys
didn't
wouldn't have to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then you come home and your dad's telling you, well, are you
Tell
going
him,
to
no, he ain't going. Fucking no.
Well, Ted was in the service. Dad was in the service. Pete went to Vietnam. I'm the derelict that gets the
Why? Ted's the one who got kicked out of the fucking Navy.
I know. Smoking weed on the smallest boat in the fleet.
He missed the boat.
He missed the boat.
He missed the smallest
He
boat
actually
in
missed the
fleet.
fucking boat.
But that's
Probably because he was smoking weed, but yeah.
But when you did
No,
that,
I don't.
did that, it changed my whole perspective on, should I follow my dad's footsteps? But when I get asked
You was
now,
with me, Sonny. We was make love, not war.
Exactly, and you know what? The time was just right because they stopped the draft right when I graduated.
Yeah.
And Pete, he would have taken me up. I would have went.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I'll tell you how bad it was. When I got drafted, they took me down to San Francisco. This is how desperate they were. Took me down to LA. We did our physical. We did everything okay. They swore us in. They took us up to Fort not Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, Fort
Ord.
Fort Ord.
Yeah.
Fort Ord. They get you off the bus. You come out of the bus and they line you up in these spots. And they got you all lined up. All right, your ass is grass. You ain't nothing but cannon founder, blah, blah, blah. You're going to march off to get your haircuts and everything. This is how fucked up it was. It's a God's truth, too. We're all marching off the field. They put us, okay, you're all in these dots, you know, so they line everything. All right, line up here, you know, four abreast, blah, 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 blah. And we're walking up field, and there's a fucking there's a prosthesis leg sitting in the middle of the field. Sheila said, wait a minute, halt, you know, stop. What the hell is that? And here's this guy. And he goes, what are you doing here? He goes, I don't know. He passed his physical. He passed everything with a prosthesis. They drafted his ass and sent him up to Fort Ord, and he's up and he's busted up. He's just laughing his ass off. He says, well, we can't have you. And he says, I told him. He goes, how did you go through the physical and they didn't see that? He goes, I guess they didn't look down. I don't know.
I'll be there.
That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was at that time.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's the last we've had a draft.
That was that. That was when we had the draft. Yeah. I think they had a. No.
No. You have to sign up for it, but.
So how did you,
no, there is no draft.
did you get notified by mail?
Yeah.
It was like a lottery.
Yeah, so but you got something in
Yeah, they sent me a letter. You're.
But they had it televised on
What
TV.
was
They
your
had
number?
like a lottery.
Holy cow.
I don't know. My number was up.
So you get your
You get your
notification, you have a week to...
No, you get your thing. They sent you down there. They sent you through a little physical. They did a bunch of testing. They sent you back home, and in 6 months, they either didn't take you or they did,
Oh, damn.
and they took everybody.
Yeah.
Even one.
So you got to come home for 6 months?
Yeah.
So I would assume that once you got drafted, you were out. So you got to, and you still, so it's a big mystery for 6 months. Did you know?
No, I knew I was going.
Oh, really?
I knew I was going. I knew it.
Didn't they give you a choice? You had a choice of where you wanted to go?
No.
His mom's a wreck every friggin' day.
Yeah.
You were there. It was hell.
No, it was kind of shitty, but it was all said and done. You know, that's why I don't hunt.
Yeah, I have a coach that I knew, Andy Botine. He was part of the
Gay team?
what's it called? He was a coach. He fought in the Vietnam War. He was part of a private crew. Hang on 1 second.
You know what's funny is Sheila used to work for this guy. She worked at Barber Coast and she did all kinds of side jobs for people. She did the guy that did all the what do you call them, the flights and everything, bringing them from Korea, China, to all over the United States and Vegas. The what do you call them, junkets? The tour. That guy did that.
Oh.
You remember when we worked at his
Travel
house?
agent?
Huh?
No, he was a coordinator.
Flight coordinator?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he got together all these tours from the Orient and everything to come up. Well, I was
Like
demolition.
junkets. They'd bring
I was
junkets
demolition, and they used to send me temporary duty service. I worked with quarter cav. I worked with all these because I was demolition. You know, I worked with the ROCs, Republic of Korea Army, the Marines.
Okay.
I was TDY. I worked with them for about 3 weeks a month. I enjoyed working with them. I was safe with them guys. Them guys were nuts, man. They were fucking insane. But we were working on this guy's house. I'm walking down the stairs, and had big circles. I'm walking up the stairs. This guy's walking down, and we're watching each other. His nephew or his brother or something walking by, and he's from South Korea. He's one of walking by each other, looking at each other. We get about 12 stairs apart, and we stop, turn around, look. He goes, "I know you." I'm going, "Man, you look familiar too." And we started talking. I worked with him over in Nam.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, he told Sheila, "Oh, he's not working no more." We went out back in the swimming pool and got shit-faced, man.
You and him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was stuck doing the job.
He was stuck doing the job.
My fucking
Well,
labor split on me.
Hello, how many times that happened?
I ran into 2 people that I was over in Nam with that I wasn't in the same company.
Even if I brought him, I
One was a
still lost
helicopter
him.
pilot. And they were having El Dorado and all that bullshit and giving helicopter rides. And some bimbo I was with, me and Sheila broke up. She wanted to go for helicopter rides. I don't want to. So we got in the helicopter. And, $35, I don't know. She paid. I don't care. I didn't have no money. But we got in the helicopter and I'm sitting here and there's a little wall here and the pilot and the co-pilot. And I'm sitting there and I hear this voice come up from, "What the fuck you doing, you little shithead?" He was a helicopter pilot over in Nam. He used to fly me all over the place.
Gosh, damn it, man.
Hey, tell the story about, I think it was you that was telling me where they would, the pilot would act like the helicopter was going down.
Yeah.
And they did it once with a captain on. Was that something? Do you remember that story? Were you telling me that? Where?
No, I don't remember that.
Is that what they did though? They would fake like the engine's going down?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, just fuck with majors and colonels and
Yeah, you were telling me that.
Yeah.
So maybe it was a major. That
yeah,
was a big deal.
yeah.
They would just act, we're going
Oh,
down.
something's going on. Oh, we lost power. Oh, we got it back.
Yeah.
Fucking guys, you know. But no, he took us for a ride. He says, told the people, he says, "We're going to have to go refuel the helicopter, so your ride's going to be a little extended." This guy was buzzing the fucking strip. I mean, he was buzzing. We flew all. Yeah, it was fun seeing him again, man. He was a helicopter. Pilots weren't officers; they were warrant officers.
They were what?
Warrant officers. I don't know. There's my way, your way, and the Army way. It was just weird. It was just weird.
Yeah.
No, I don't have anything to do with Vietnam vets. Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know if, I was just, basically with these situations, it's fun to capture your likes, your dislikes. Didn't expect to get too far into, your service time.
Well, you're in it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know there's 100 stories. I thought I'd probably gather more stories, which is okay. That doesn't mean we don't do this again. And I mean, between you two, I mean, it's.
I wasn't in Nam with him. I just got the tail end.
No.
The aftermath.
I tried to get her. I tried to get her post-traumatic stress
Yeah.
Because she was with you.
because she was
Every
with me.
time I took him to the VA, they wanted to fix me. I go, I don't need the fucking help. This is what you do something with it. I don't need no
Are
help.
you serious?
I just need you to take him.
They would talk to you.
Fucking they would, man.
Well, they're
I'm pissed.
dealing with a crazy guy here that's 100%.
And you want to fix me?
When I
This
first
is how you fix
When I first
me.
started going to the
You
VA,
should have said, I'm the
And
one that
like
needs help.
71.
No, I don't want your help.
when I first started, this is her. She'll tell you. When I first started going to the VA in
I hated him.
71,
I hated him.
they would give me.
I married him again to get him covered under my insurance so he didn't have to deal with the fucking VA. You know what my insurance told me? You know what the doctors told me when I took him there? He needs to go to the VA, his service connected. So I married him for nothing. Cost me on my income
They
tax
used
check
to-
$1,800. I was getting checks back every year.
When I
Yes.
first went to the
I
VA,
got so screwed the second time around. First time around, he took half my savings and we were split up for a year, so I finally had a savings. All the vehicles, I got to choose one fucking vehicle, and they were my vehicles. He could have the motorcycles. I didn't want the motorcycles.
Where did you guys get married?
Vegas.
But where? You remember?
Justice
Just
of
the
peace.
peace, both times.
Yeah,
Still around,
I was
right?
there.
Huh?
Yep.
Is it still here?
I was there the first time.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yep. I cried through the
You were
whole
the
fucking
worst man?
ceremony.
I mean, the best man?
I was the back man. I couldn't even hardly see the front.
Thank you.
Was there a lot of people there?
There was quite a few
Yeah,
people
there
there.
You had the whole
We
shebang.
came from California. We
Right.
brought
Yeah.
people from California.
And we went over
We
to-
were sitting around drinking
Grandma
beer
Lou's
in
house.
the Justice of the Peace. We was partying on the outside. John goes,
Bunch of long-haired.
John, it's a long hair. John goes, are you supposed to be drinking in here? We don't care. You guys are
Oh, it was
having
awesome.
you guys.
How old were you?
Oh shit.
Me? I was 21, 22.
Oh, yeah, you were older. Okay.
Yeah, I was legal then. I could drink.
But when I first got out of the army, we went down to LA.
Legally.
And I'd go to the VA. I was having trouble. They didn't come to a head for like 5 or 6 years, 6, 7 years after, until like the 78, 77, 78. That's when
Well, I divorced you in 79. And
yeah,
we were
that's where
split
it
for a year.
started. That's where I started.
So
It all
78.
culminated, and I couldn't take it anymore. When I went to the VA down there, and I was having trouble sleeping, I was having trouble walking. They would give me bottles. They would give me bottles this big with 1,000, 25 and 50 milligram Thorazine. They would give me 1,000 volumes, 10 or 20 milligram volumes at a time.
Sounds fun.
They would just feed me full of drugs,
He was a zombie. He was a zombie. He couldn't get up to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a zombie.
So we come up here and I go to Salt Lake and they sent me to what really helped me a lot was they sent me to this counselor. He lives right across the road over here. Me and him he was my mental health counselor for the VA.
Okay.
His name is Chuck Andrews. That picture over there by where you put your coat, he brought to me that for Christmas. Me and him turned out to be friends. But he helped me a lot. A lot. But Sheila went down there when we first started out and he's going, well, you're having, this issue and this issue. I can give you this, they were gonna give me what, mood?
I don't know. But
All this drugs, and Sheila told him,
I told him
you
no.
give him one drug.
I went in there. I was on my perch. I was yelling. You don't give him
Hell
no
yeah.
motherfucking drugs. And if the side effects
Yeah, I love
are
Sheila.
suicide, you do not give this man those drugs.
Yeah.
He's
They just wanted to. They
Tried
wanted
to kill himself.
Now
Okay.
they won't even give you. It got so bad. Now they won't even give you a pain pill.
They're really trying, yeah.
Yeah.
no. They won't
I'm
give you
doing- I'm
more
doing-
than one. They won't give you more than
Yeah.
one kind of pain
So
pill.
let's talk about you two. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like,
enough about me. Just kidding.
I'm actually going to interview the cat before I interview you.
Actually, I could.
There's Bob.
Probably more.
That's my.
Entertaining.
That cat right there is the last. We had cats walking into the property up there during hunting season, and you know how far
3
out
years
we
in a
were.
row, I ended up with a cat.
Really? She
People
wandered
don't
out
cat.
that wandered that damn far?
No, the people that come out there hunting or camping, and the cat would be in the trailer.
I think we don't know.
We
where
don't know how
came
they got out there. They'd bring them out there and drop them off. They all showed us. We had 11 cats one time out there,
Damn.
and everybody's going, "Well, what do you do? What are you going to do with them?" I'll put out another bowl. Okay. But the cats helped keep the mice down, the rats down, and the snakes down.
Nice.
Yeah, so they would. Yeah. And if they ever dig in that tree, on the porch, that big tree that's set out front, the big one right there. If they ever dig underneath that tree, that was my pet graveyard. They're gonna think me and Sheila was some fucking animal killing statistic son of a bitch. Because there's got to be
There's a miniature horse, a regular horse, and a miniature
Donkey.
donkey.
Did we have that donkey when you
Yeah,
were
you
up?
dug a friggin' hole for a horse?
Had to have an excavator come out.
I didn't know.
One of them
He's
for
had
the
a
full
big
size
house.
horse.
Okay, I thought we were going to talk about Sheila now.
For the full size horse, I had
Carrying horses and
Ted's
stuff. Come on.
backhoe up there.
Get on with this.
But for the other ones, I had to have a guy come
I was there.
up, come out and dig
I've
holes
seen it.
to put my horses in. There's
I'll put a big rock on it.
three big, I had a miniature, okay, this is off the
Donkey.
subject, but I had a miniature, she was 32 inches tall. Her name was Honey. She was a little miniature horse. Cutest thing you'd ever seen. Then I had that white donkey. He was 34 inches tall. I got him, I'm going to breed these two and get me a mini mule. Because they're neat as shit.
First time I ever went up to his property, he had these overalls on with one thing down like that, walking that white donkey. I go, Shrek?
Okay, I put them together so they could breed. She hated that donkey.
They were together as long as there was a fence between them. They was lovey-dovey, honey baby.
But you put him in the same pen, she kicked his.
Well, yeah, he's trying to crawl on top of her.
Yeah, hey, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, that
Shit out
was.
of
All right, let's
So I liked when you were talking about it out there, you know, your dad wouldn't allow him to date you until you were.
No, I could
Hell
date
no.
her. I couldn't take her out of
He
state.
was
I gotta go to the
Take her out
bathroom.
of state.
You tell
couldn't
me.
He was
take me
gonna
out of
shoot
state.
Pete.
Yep.
Couldn't
Yep.
take her out of state.
Yep. Because they throw your ass in jail.
States
Are you asking him or me?
is reaching its
Apex.
apex.
I think
I don't see
democracy is gone.
nothing. I don't see nothing getting better
You know,
because. Okay.
going
All right.
we're quitting. We're not teaching history. We're going backwards.
They don't
we're
teach
making
kids
the
nothing in
same
school. They
freaking
don't teach them
mistakes
history.
over and over and over and
Oh,
over.
no, Nostradamus.
Him too. Him too.
They're not teaching. They're not teaching kids. They're not teaching kids history.
No.
Kids are entitled,
To know where they came from.
it started with my generation, the baby boomers. We're the ones that brought the hippies out,
Yep.
and right now they're having up in Salt Lake City. They got a whole bunch of Palestinians that live from Palestine. They're having big protests because poor us.
And we have a big Jewish community
We have a big
up there.
Jewish
We have a
community.
big
They're having-
Samoan community up there. And we have a big Nigerian community up there because the church, everywhere it's got, brings them in.
And I don't believe you can get
And I
anybody.
mean, they put them in, like they'll buy up an apartment complex like
Yeah.
what Dan's done, 180 units, and move one ethnicity group in this complex, so they're creating their own communities. Well, a lot of them have brought family over, so they're not Mormon. You know what I'm saying? Like the previous generation,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
original ones who come over, or they're not the Samoans. Same thing, but Utah is a very integrated place. But it was because of the Mormon Church. Because of the missions they've started and they've given them homes here. You know what I'm saying? They transported them. The
Sure.
church did. They sponsor them. Whatever you want to say. However they did it.
I just wish.
So Cox goes on the news and he says, we're not a sanctuary state. Well, yes, we are. Because of the Mormon Church.
Yeah.
You brought them in from other countries, Mexico and so forth. Down south here, it's agricultural. Up north, it's agricultural. We have our seasonal workers that come in. When they shut the border down because of COVID, enterprise, burying food. Look at it in California, burying food because they don't have the pickers to come in and get it to market. So what they said here was, well, we'll just open it up to food banks. Okay, well, the farmers aren't going to ship it out because they don't have the gas to ship it out. It's a total loss. So they're not going to invest any more money. If you want this food, come and get it. Nobody shows up. So what those poor farmers had to do is actually plow it back in, plow it back under. So
Americans,
we're built on.
This is what I've got going. Remember the term "the ugly Americans"?
No.
You ever heard ugly Americans? That was a term years ago. The ugly Americans. Okay, I didn't think the term
John
was
Wayne.
right at the time, but today I think it is. Americans are ugly. They're spoiled.
Entitled.
They're entitled.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to work.
Nobody wants to work. You can go to.
Especially this state, because a lot of it is family money. So these kids don't have to go to work.
They're entitled.
They're entitled.
Kids are driving cars and trucks down at this school that you and me can't afford.
So where do you think it ends up? I mean, if we're at the apex and
I believe in the next
all empires fail, right?
All empire. I believe in the.
And you talk about chaos now. What happens when there is no police department? What happens when there is no fire department? You're going to call my neighbor?
Yeah.
You're going to call the Ku Klux Klan? You're going to call the white supremacists? Who are you going to call? You know what they're starting here? What do they call those? Militias. Are you ready for that? That's going to be where you go, to the militias.
As long, I mean, you might be.
They're already doing it here. They're doing it. Kurt, that's Kurt's soldier. I said, who are you going to shoot? Me? You guys are going to go to war here in the United States. Who are you going to fight? Americans?
Because okay, just settle down.
That's their
Settle
solution.
down.
Yeah.
I believe that.
He says,
I
"No,
believe
we'll
that.
take
I believe
care of
that we're going to
ourselves."
have another.
Are you nuts?
Not like the Civil War we had, but I believe we're going to have another civil unrest.
Yes.
That's going to be horrible.
Horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that.
And
you
your
can value.
kids, we don't have any kids.
Yeah.
We got nothing to lose.
I pity
you.
you.
Have kids.
I feel bad
Sonny
about your kids.
has kids.
I have grandkids.
Thank you.
Wait,
Sonny,
stop,
you don't-
stop, wait, stop,
Great-grandkids.
stop. I believe.
You do.
I believe that. I'm scared and I feel bad for your kids growing up because the way it's going now, you don't have no ideas. You don't have no idea. Sonny don't have. I don't know, son, but you don't have no idea of the freedom I had when I was growing up. I mean,
What do you?
Well, because they're taking your freedoms away, Sonny, a little bit at a time. This
Well, yeah.
abortion deal,
Yeah.
you're taking my right as a woman to decide what to do to my.
Shut up over there.
would you change anything in your life if you could change it? Would you change your childhood? Would you make it different? Would you do this? Would you do the nom? Would you do this? Would you change anything in your life? No, I wouldn't change 1 fucking second of my life. You know why? Because in that 1 second or 2 seconds that I changed, I might not be sitting here with Sheila and you guys.
Yeah.
If I would have changed anything in my fucking life, if you would have changed anything in your past, you wouldn't have traveled the path you traveled. Mm-hmm. And the path you travel is what makes you what you are today. You know?
Yeah.
So no, I wouldn't have changed. Yeah. They said, you know.
And it's cool to be able to answer it that way because
it's the truth.
Who wants to hear? Absolutely.
It's the truth.
But at least they'd be honest. You know, I mean, I haven't asked that question a lot to anybody.
Can we ask you that?
I have another. They asked me. You know, I said, I had that philosophy: live hard, die young, and leave a beautiful corpse. They say, well, if you would have known now, what would you have done anything different? Yeah, I'd have done more. If I'd known I was gonna hurt like this and go through what I'm going through at 75 years old, I'd have had more fun. I'd have wrecked more fucking cars. I'd have wrecked more. I'd have done more. Cause I just hurt as much as I do now. So what the hell?
I guess I haven't thought about this question, but so regrets?
Regrets? Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Do you have regrets, Sheila?
I have regrets over her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, if we would have started. If I wouldn't have fucked up and we would have started 10, 15 years
When she was
before we moved up there, if I wouldn't have fucked up that 10 or 15 years, me and Sheila would be so far fucking ahead. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't listen.
I wouldn't know. I didn't listen to my fucking self. Sheila, what the fuck do you want?
Yeah,
you think
you
it's
did.
funny?
That was
I
the
didn't listen to
problem.
nobody.
That was the
But
problem.
if we would have started, my regret is I fucked up so much and I fucked her around and I did her so bad.
Have you guys ever given advice to anybody, couple-wise?
No.
Not that you want to or have to. Has anybody ever asked you about advice to longevity or
Yeah,
yeah, people
They
have
have.
asked you?
they
Did I
have.
ask you?
Yeah.
Because 50-some years is a long time.
Yeah, I mean, out
really
of
is.
like, hey, how do you do this, or did this? How'd you last? You know, I mean,
Okay. Either this is my idea on
Good or
Sheila
bad,
for the
it's
last
all an
53
adventure.
for the last 53, 54 years, however long. For all the time we've lasted. Either this is the most compassionate, sweet, loving,
Yeah.
tender woman I've ever met in my life, or this is the dumbest woman I ever seen in my fucking
I
life.
am. I am.
And I've got it figured out. She's both. She's both.
I'm well-rounded.
And the more you're skin and bones, you used to be well.
I know. I used to be able to carry more.
But you know, I mean, regret. Yeah, I regret how I did Sheila in that period. I regret that a lot. I feel so much guilt.
Why?
over
I
that.
thanked you.
Huh?
I thanked you. A lot of times I thanked you because I had a good time.
He didn't ask you how you think me. He asked me if I had any regrets, so I told him. And now I'm having another regret because you just shut the fuck up.
did you guys ever want to have a family?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. I was pregnant 3 times.
yeah.
The tubular ended it for me. That was the end.
You tried to like artificial?
No.
What-
I didn't have
what-
artificial back then.
That
I had a tubular
was
pregnancy.
that was
And
what they
you
called
don't-
test
you
tube
don't-
babies back
Yeah.
then. Yeah.
I didn't have.
Wow, so you guys are planning a family.
Yeah.
And,
I wanted
did you
kids.
picture having 4
I wanted
or 5
kids
kids?
till I wanted kids
I
till
would
I
want
was
kids.
30 years old, and I decided on a career. And
I
wouldn't have had time.
And I never wanted kids.
You didn't want to bring them into this world?
No.
You didn't want to bring them into this crazy world, or why didn't you
No,
want kids?
I don't share my toys and I don't play well with others.
A bit
ever.
selfish.
Peter
But you
Pan.
wanted-
They would.
I wanted kids.
Yeah, she did.
And I'd have raised him without him
Yeah.
because I wouldn't have exposed my kids to that crazy.
And I'm glad that we didn't have them because I wouldn't have wanted to expose
We
them.
wouldn't be where we're at if we would have had kids because I wouldn't have exposed my kids to the crazy. I wouldn't have.
But you were trying to have a family.
Yes.
When we first started, yeah.
Did you have a name picked out? Do you remember a name for a kid?
No,
If you don't even think of a name?
No, because
Pete
it
is-
never progressed that far.
Yeah, I just didn't know if that was still.
Yeah, it never progressed that far.
Man, imagine. Could be, who knows?
Never wanted them. I never did. She did. I never did.
Yeah, it would have been fantastic.
No, it wouldn't have.
Listen, I had no idea about having a kid. I always felt like I was going to be a family man. Always thought it. Ever since a young kid, I just thought that's what you do. You progress into having a family.
I'd have been
I
a
had a great
horrible
family.
father.
You say what?
I'd have been a horrible father.
I don't know, man.
No, I'd have been a horrible father.
I
I'm
don't
telling you.
know. Well, okay, at the time, probably because
I'd
you
have
were in
been a
bad
horrible
shape.
father.
You think you'd make a horrible father now?
Uh-huh.
If you had a child right now, you think you'd be a horrible father?
Yes. He
If
doesn't
he came up
share
and
his
tied like that,
toys.
yeah, I
He
would.
doesn't share his toys.
I don't share my toys and I don't
I
play
do
with
not
them.
believe that one bit. I think you'd be fantastic.
It's the truth. I'm a
No.
great fucking uncle.
Yes.
I'm
think?
a
Wait a minute.
Great uncle.
Let
I'm
me
a
tell
great-
you if you're a great uncle
No,
or
let me
not.
tell you something. When we were sitting at Rosie's saying, you said we were sitting out in the waiting room. You said something to me that just has bothered me ever since then.
What?
When I was young, you scared the hell out of me, and I'm not scared of you no more. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck did I ever do to you when I was young? I never abused you.
Was
I was
his
never
booming
mean.
voice, wasn't
You
it?
hurt my fucking feelings because I always thought I treated you guys either when I was going crazy, I stayed away from you, and when I was around you, I never was mean to you. I never was cruel to you. I never was mean to you. And what the fuck were you scared of?
You don't remember holding that knife to me up to my head?
What, showing you what, a knife?
Just kidding, man. Just kidding. No, no. I think
What?
it wasn't. It was a. Okay, I've got a peaceful trailer park that I was in, and then I go over to Uncle Pete's house. Well, doesn't matter. And Ted was even worse. He'd grab you and punch you in your
I
arm.
never did grab you.
I know that. But I'm this big. You're that big. You're the fan in the room. You were
And
giant.
he has a loud,
You never did
booming
anything.
voice.
No.
You
That's bothered me.
were a giant.
That's bothered me ever
Yes.
since you said that.
No.
It really did. It bothered the hell out of me.
Did.
Well, it's
I
not-
came home and told
Well, that's neither's fault, though.
Huh?
It's neither's fault. It's neither's fault. There's not my fault, nor is it your fault. You had no idea.
But I'm just, well, I'm telling you, because I kept thinking.
Hey, it
I was-
bothered you for how many years now? It bothered me. Think about how long it bothered me. I'm still bothered. 6-year-old.
But
tell you
no,
what it is.
I was never. I don't remember.
You
ever
were never
being-
mean. You were never
mean. And I
Never.
and I thought that's what you were talking about. I
Not
was
one
mean to you.
bit. No, you were not mean
Yeah,
at all.
well, you didn't. You said I was scared of you.
I was.
Justin
I
was
must.
a very sensitive kid.
Yeah,
He
I was a big weenie.
Very sensitive.
But I mean, I was.
And I was too.
I'm just telling you.
Maybe you took it. If I had to explain it a little bit more, no, I was just like, wow, this is I was certainly a shell shock kind of kid, man. I went anything that scared me, I was scared.
Yep.
But
Well,
no, man,
I'm
you-
just
you-
saying.
You didn't do anything.
I was just saying the way it was said, it
I'm sorry. No,
it just bothered me because I thought about that a lot, going, wait a minute, I didn't.
No, there was never a moment where I thought he did not one goddamn. You had handlebar mustache, you got long hair, you got boots on, and tore jeans. Who knows? But you never. No, it was just.
But I'm just telling you, yeah.
That's all it was.
It's funny how things like that can stick and you going, wait a minute.
I think I remember not wanting to be around Ted. Ted was frightful for me. I remember that.
Ted was
But super harmless. If you look at it back now, was super harmless because he was just like, hey, what's up? You know, like, hey, you got to toughen up, little 8-year-old, and you know.
But 4 years of therapy, you know him.
Yeah, I got through it.
They said the VA sent me to I've been to so many shrinks through the VA. All right, I've been to so many.
This is off.